Rochester Mayor Kim Norton, her plate has always been full. She's a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and an active part of our community. She spent 10 years as a member of the Minnesota House of Representatives, and after she left the world of partisan politics, she decided to do something where she could show her passion for community and collaboration. Tonight, part 2 of The Real Kim Norton.
It was a very long night, but very exciting when the numbers finally did come in.
On Tuesday, November 6, 2018, voters in Rochester elected Kim Norton to be their next mayor. She would precede longtime Mayor Ardell Brede and also become the first woman to hold the position in the city.
It has been busy from the very first week. There's a lot of learning that's had to happen. There isn't like a training period. And because both the mayor and the mayor's assistant left at the same time, there really wasn't that continuity to help me know what I was supposed to do when. And so I've had to learn from scratch, and Michonne Rogers, my executive assistant, has too.
Prior to Election Day, Kim stayed busy, attending council meetings, events, and anything else she could to stay on top of the issues facing the city. But once in office, she and city council members were hit with an issue that wasn't at the front of their radars.
I came with some initiatives that I cared about when I ran for office. I was unaware that the growing homelessness problem had burgeoned like it did, and I think it caught everybody unaware. But for me, you don't have something like that happen in a community and brush it off or act like it's not there. You deal with it.
Mayor Norton and other city leaders continue to work alongside Olmsted County to find a solution. Most recently, looking into the use of the former Silver Lake Fire Station or the strip mall located across from the government center as a warming center during the winter months. Collaboration is something this former state representative thrives on. And while she didn't see as much of it as she wanted to while in the legislature, Mayor Norton's calendar is filled up with meetings. After being elected to join other mayors from around the world for the Harvard-Bloomberg Collaborative, Mayor Norton learned the grass is not always green around the other side.
Our issues with homelessness, our issues with affordable housing, our issues with building sustainable communities and taking over where the federal government is, failing us, those were uniform. I would say the one difference we had is some of the cities that we're talking about, the larger cities, have blight and areas in their downtown that are boarded up. We don't have that problem. We're building new. The city of Rochester is on a positive growth trend, which bodes well for our future. Not all the cities have that same thing.
She's also making city government more transparent and even using social media to keep the public up to date on what she's doing outside City Hall.
Having worked through school board, for 8 years and then 10 years in the legislature, and having 4 children who said, "Mom, get with the program," I was always one of the top 5 legislators on Twitter and Facebook because it was not only did I get on to keep contact with my kids when they went away to college, which a lot of parents do. My son said, you need to use this to your advantage as a public figure.
Just by posting a picture, Mayor Norton gives us an inside look at the way she's working to address Rochester's needs. And what she does takes time. At $36,000 per year, being the mayor of Rochester is still considered a part-time position.
As my husband will say, another 14-hour day, when are you coming home? That's just the way it is, and I don't mind doing it. I knew what I was getting into when I got into it, but I think it's disingenuous for the community to hear that this is a part-time position. It's disingenuous to people in the future who may want to run. This is a full-time plus full-time job.
From sustainable city development and transit plans to safe, inclusive neighborhoods with affordable housing, Mayor Norton is working around the clock to make her priorities known.
I get to represent a community that's vital and growing. Change is hard, and a lot of people that I talk to are worried and they're afraid. Rochester's changing, and it is changing. But change isn't always bad. Change can be exciting and uplifting, and it'll mean jobs and a strong economy, despite the next downturn, which we know is coming. And we're going to be prepared for it.
You will more than likely see Mayor Norton out and about at a city event or maybe supporting a nonprofit. She's even launching a new community series where residents can connect with her and others at various coffee shops around the city. Even though Mayor Norton is in and out of the office, you can always reach out to her on Facebook. We have a link to that at KAAL-TV.com. In case you missed part 1 of The Real Kim Norton, that's also posted on our website.